Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Saturday, October the 12th, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, we get some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out to give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there. If you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenges giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome with great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciate. Alright, so I did reroll complete a daily ops, and I got this one here instead, an epic one. Destroy robots with an energy weapon 5. So I have been asked the question in the past, every time we reroll, do we get an epic one to replace it? And the answer to that is sometimes and sometimes not. It is totally random, but it is always good to do an epic one because we always get a little bit more score, right? It's just an FYI. Alright, so I just happened to, when I loaded in, I was being attacked. I had drunk some purified water because my guy was had like nothing. So I decided to drink some purified water, and here it is as a daily challenge. Drink purified water too. Alright, so take a look at that here first. So of course we do have these vintage water coolers here in the game. Now the last time we had the festive Scorched, which was probably about a month and a half ago, some of you were very successful in getting this plan from the festive Scorched gifts. So that was pretty awesome. Some of you even got it from some of the small gifts, so that's pretty cool. And if you ever come across this plan in someone's vendor, they're definitely worth the while to get. They're nice and small and compact. They look really good. You can stack them on top of each other, and they don't take up a whole lot of room. They do collect 2 purified water passively while you play the game, and these are, I'm telling you, they're bang on. If you ever get your hands on them, right? So all you have to do is just go ahead and collect from them, and then all you do is you go into your item, food and drink section, and just go ahead and drink your 2 purified water. That's all you have to do. Now I know not everyone's going to have these vintage water coolers, so there are some water purifiers we get very early on in the game. So if you go to your build menu here, you go down to the water section, right down here, you get these guys here. So my lower level character, he got plans for these very early on in the game, but just by following the overseer missions. Okay, now I know they're big, they're bulky, they take a lot of resources to craft, they require quite a bit of power. We can only build, you know, a couple per camp, but I'll tell you something, this is all you have. It's all you have. They too will collect 2 purified water passively while you play the game, and of course you get these slightly bigger ones here as well. So just an FYI, this is all you have. It's all you have. This is all what I had before I got those vintage water coolers, maybe about 2 years ago or so. Alright, so just an FYI. All kind of been there. Alright, what's next? Build a bed, table, or stairs in a workshop or camp 3. So you go ahead and claim any old workshop on the map. Anyone will do. But when you claim it, you can go ahead and build your bed, table, or stairs. You can build all the same thing. You can build one of each, whatever you want to do. Or you can just build it right in your camp. Now, a lot of people like to wait for these daily challenges to pop up. Even sometimes they're weekly challenges. If they don't pop up every day, it seems like every day is something very similar. So a lot of people like to add or modify their camp when these pop up, and there's definitely nothing wrong with that. Or you can just craft this stuff and then scrap it. You can also do that as well. Let's go ahead. We're going to build a couple of beds here. Go to a little wide open section here. Let's go to our build menu. Of course, it all depends on how long you've been playing the game and what you know, but we're going to build a couple of these real easy sleeping bags here. It's going to cost us a couple cloth. And that's all you have to do, just like that. Of course, you can keep what you build, as I mentioned, or you can scrap it. Just be careful when you do scrap it, you don't scrap something by mistake, like a prefab or something like that, alright? Just an FYI. What's next here? Alright. Let's go ahead, let's just do this epic one here. Destroy robots with an energy weapon 5. So let's go ahead and go to our weapons workbench, and I'll show you some examples of energy weapons, more so for the newer folk. Let's go ahead here. Alright, so energy weapons right here, Jim. Wow. So these are some examples of some energy weapons right here. Now, of course, if you don't have energy weapons, these laser pistols and even the rifle versions of them, you can find them, quite a bit of them, off of super mutants and off of blood eagles. Okay, Plasma pistol or the rifle version, we can find them right off of Blood Eagles, right? So just an FYI where you can kind of get this stuff, right? Just for free. All right, so just gives you a couple examples there. And of course, don't forget the ammo when you go out and, kill these robots or whatever you're trying to do the challenge here. Let's go ahead. We're going to go to our stash box here. And let's pick up an energy weapon. Let's just go ahead and get this Enclave plasma rifle. And of course, don't forget the ammo for it. I've definitely done that before. In these videos, it's just like, hey, Jimmy, forget the ammo buds. Buds. Right, we don't need that much. We're gonna need a little bit here. I got a lot of that apparently. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go to our weapons section. Now I gotta make sure that you have it equipped and you kill the enemy. Just an FYI. Alright, let's lock and load her. So where do we gotta go here? Gem, destroy robots with energy weapons 5. So robots, great spots for robots. Again, it's not real specific what type of robots, so it doesn't really matter. Clarksburg, we have good old Clarksburg up here. Of course, the lower section we have some ghouls, but with the upper section, we'll have at least anywhere from 12 to 14 different types of robots up there. It's a pretty good spot, actually. Pretty good spot. Now, right down here, these are probably the first robots you encounter, whether you spawn in fertile soil, the event, or not. There's all kinds of robots down here at the Voltech Agricultural Research Center, so that is a pretty good spot as well. Sometimes you've ever come across these relay towers. Sometimes on the side of the tower, they'll have these turrets. And turrets are also considered robots. We can find some turrets in and around these relay towers, like right on the side of the buildings, okay? There's also quite a few turrets right over here at the Berkeley Springs. Bloody Franks, and of course in around Harper's Ferry. Of course, if you follow the quest line, we actually go to these places very early on in games. So just an FYI there. Another pretty decent spot for robots is right down here in Beckley. Right around the Skyline Valley region, we do have the Hawksbill Weather Station. Pretty good spot. A little bit harder areas, of course, we have good old Sugar Grove here. Yeah, the Robco Research Center, just to kind of name a few spots. And this spot right up here in the forest, keep forgetting about the last minute. Arctos Pharma, it's a pretty decent spot there as well. Alright, so let's go to Arctos Pharma here today and take care of these robots. And again, no real specific type of robot, just anyone will do. As I mentioned, if you come across a turret, even those big vertibirds, those 3 vertibirds that fly in the sky, if you take them down, they're also considered robots. Alright, let's go ahead here. Just gotta make sure you have your energy weapon equipped and you're going after them. Go up to the second floor here.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
What they good about robots, they always have really good stuff on them. Where's this guy at?
Yourself, law-abiding citizen.
Upstairs.
Nothing to fear.
Yeah, right, buddy. Yeah. All right, down here, Jim. Oh, how you doing there? Is that the same guy? Oh no, that's still the guy. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, what happened there? That's weird. Oh well, this game's a lot of fun. What can I say? All right, so that's pretty easy. And again, this is probably one of the first spots you go when you're taking care of robots if you're a lower level player. All right, Jimmy. All right, let's go back to our commando build here. What's next here? All right. Collect toilet paper too. Okay, so we did make a video on this not that long ago. You can definitely check that in the top right hand corner of the screen as a little pin there. And it's a very successful video. We go around, we get quite a bit of toilet paper. And just in case you guys are having some trouble finding it, but probably one of the best spots for toilet paper is right down here in Lewisburg at the Van Low Taxidermy upstairs. Great spot for toilet paper. Right, so I do like to kind of change things up once in a while. We're actually going to pop right over here at the good old Morgantown train station. Let's pop up here. Now, it was my channel member, Artistically Arranged, who had mentioned this spot to me there just the other day. And so we're going to head over there. Right, Morgantown train station. If you actually spawn in Morgantown Airport, you spawn just right over there in the road. Actually, it's kind of weird how they've done it. All right, let's go here. Just go right to the bathroom here. And what do I see over there in the corner? Let's get our toilet paper here first. There's always 3 that are here, so that's pretty awesome. So there we go. Like toilet paper 2 for 2. Pretty good little spot there. And if my eyes deceive me, right on. So this is, if you guys are ever wondering, a chemistry workbench. Okay. So we get the chemistry workbench plan very early on in game. Like as soon as you spawn in, you go down to Flatwoods and you become a responder. There's a couple little quests there. You will get the chemistry workbench plan. But just in case you never did that, we can find the plan right here. And sometimes it's here, sometimes it's not. It depends on the server that you spawn in. But this is a plan that spawns in here right next to this one here. So just an FYI there. That's pretty awesome seeing that. Last time I came here in the video, that didn't even spawn in for us, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool seeing that stuff. All right, what's next here? That's why I always mention, always good to server hop and check these places out. Craft or scrap a piece of power armor 1. So you go ahead and craft power armor if you so wish. Those of you who use power armor day to day know exactly what it is you have to do. You go to the armor workbench, or sorry, the power armor workbench. Craft. You're obviously going to need a chassis and stuff like that. But there's all kinds of free power armor in around the wasteland, like lots of it. All right, and so many places, and actually right up here at the Settlers, right here, yeah, Settlers Ridge is usually a free one up here. One right down here at the New River Gorge Bridge West. Now to get the key, of course, you're gonna have to get the key for that door right here at Camden Park. You just go on the big roller coaster. Is the second set of the red roller coaster ride. There's a skeleton with a backpack, and the key for that door is in that backpack. I made a video on that there with my newer character quite some time ago, so you can always check that out. So there's always one in there. A lot of people kind of forget about that bad boy. There's usually one right down here, Red Rocket Filling Station. Just down the road from Big Bend Tunnel West, you just keep going west, right towards Lewisburg. There's usually one right by some rail cars there, but it's also a site of where enemies fight other enemies, like a random encounter. So you just gotta be careful there a little bit, right? But yeah, we can find like even the kill box once in a while. There's a power armor suit down there as well, but there's a lot of places we can find power armor. So actually, let's pop up here to Settlers Ridge and see if we can see it here today. And again, depends on the server that you're on, whether it even spawns in or not, okay? It makes it even harder if you're on a private or public server with other people. Sometimes they'll just take the power armor suit like everything. Okay, so it's not here today, so that's fine. Okay, it's not here today. You guys have seen me make these daily challenge videos, and sometimes it is here. And this is a private server too, so it didn't even spawn in for me, and I haven't even collected from it either. Let's go to the Blue Ridge Bunkhouse. We'll pop down here and see if there's that one down there. Now again, you may have to, I do think I see someone there. Yeah, awesome. So there, you may have this fast travel here and there. You can always use some free fast travel points to your advantage. So here's another power armor suit, and they just happen to have a piece on them, so that's pretty awesome. So you just go transfer, just take whatever they have. There we go. I recommend just take one. Okay, just save the other ones for the other people. Let's go ahead. It's about being courteous. Let's go ahead and scrap it here. There we go. Craft a scrap piece of power armor, 1 for 1, done. Just like that, guys. Nice.
Hey there, traveler.
Hey there, buddy boy. What's next here? Cripple Scorch's Arm 2. Okay, so we all know the great spots for Scorched. We find them at many places around the wasteland. We all know the typical spots like Camden Park, for example. Right up here, Tyler County Fairgrounds. Right up here, Wavy Willards Water Park. Palisade Winding Path. Morgantown Airport. In and out, I guess. Right here, Somerville's Docks, Somerville's Dam. So those are just a few spots. But if you're a brand new player and you go to these, these typical spots that we all know, Okay, but there's also other spots as well. Now, if you're ever having a hard time finding Scorched, because when I was a lower level player back in the day, I'd be going to do these challenges, and basically there'd be like no Scorched. Can't find them everywhere we go. They're all dead. I did make a video the last time we had the Festive Scorched, which was about maybe a couple months ago. I brought you to 23 locations for Scorched, guaranteed. And you can definitely check that video out just in case if you don't feel like server hopping and fast traveling and such. You can utilize that video because it's all timestamped to your advantage, okay? So let's go to a nice little spot where we can cripple some Scorched. Let's pop right down here to good old Somerville Docks. Nice little spot down here. Alright, so I guess the main thing we gotta remember when we are doing this, cripple a Scorch's arm. You go ahead and free aim if you so wish. There's a lot of good free aimers out there, or you can use VATS. I use VATS myself. I use VATS as a perk card that'll help you out under perception. It is called Concentrated Fire. It allows you to move your VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs. And I like to use VATS doing crippling because all we need is one Scorched if you have the right weapon. Left arm, right arm kind of deal. Alright. And we all have that one weapon that does a lot of damage. It is one shot, one kill kind of thing. But if you have the right weapon, you can do left arm or right arm. But at the end of the day, you know, if you have to kill a couple Scorch, that's fine. It's all part of the game, right? Alright, let's go to the left arm here. Right, so it's a double shot there, so he killed him. Let's get to this cat here. There we go. Just like that, nice and easy. Nice easy area for everyone as well. Nice. Alright, lock and load here, Jimmy. Right, what's next here? Kill a Gulper 3. Okay, so I have many great videos on where you can find Gulpers in and around the wasteland. If you ever have a camp in and around the Mire region, sometimes they'll just kind of show up, okay? There's 2 guaranteed right here at Dire Chemical. When you actually spawn here, you actually spawn a little bit up the road. Right about here, and there's 2 right off the side of the road. Right up here is another guaranteed spot, Gulper Lagoon. Once upon a time ago, actually, we used to be able to find 6 of them here, but we're lucky to find 4 here now. And if you're on a public server with other people, so right down here in Sunday Brothers Cabin, there'll be an event called Moonshine Jamboree. There'll be so many Gulpers that show up, everyone in the server will be able to fill their boots, right? Pretty good spot. And sometimes if you go ahead and claim some of these workshops in the Cranberry Bog, more so the Mire, okay? Sometimes you'll have to defend against Gulpers, right? So just an FYI. So we do need 3 of them, so let's go up here to good old Gulper Lagoon. We'll take care of these guys up here. Finish this off. Alright. If we get there at some point, Jimmy. Sometimes it's quick and sometimes it's not as quick. Alright, good old Gulper Lagoon. Now the main thing you gotta remember here is that these guys like to hang from the trees, okay? So you just gotta watch out for that. Some of them are scorched, okay? So they're the same color as the trees, so I highly recommend you use VATS. And that way there you can kind of pinpoint them, and if you want to go ahead and, you know, free game after that, by all means, definitely nothing wrong with that, but you can at least pinpoint them with your VATS and see where they're at and help yourself out, you know what I mean? Oh boy. I hate when they roll like that. This guy here is all sprawled out there. We got a Fury. I haven't seen a Fury anywhere. I got some glowing stuff here. Nice. Awesome. Gulpers are good little sources of items like that. Little waste. Nice, let's get this guy down here. This guy up here, he doesn't know what's going on. Let's just take care of him too, just so he doesn't feel left out. What do you guys think? Kind of dodgy. Now, there used to be a couple of newts down here back in the day, as I mentioned, but that's always good to kind of check the trees because they'll just kind of jump on you in a way, and then you're getting your face ripped off there. All right, not too bad. Nice little spot here. All right, let's see what we got here. I think we're done. we are done. Just like that, guys. Another nice, easy one here today. Alright, so there you guys go. What do you guys think of my Reaper outfit? Pretty cool, eh? Pretty cool little outfit. Right in the old atomic shop. I had to buy it there, and I had a couple days wearing the Jack-O-Lantern and the Jack Gordon outfit, so I thought, you know, let's change it up. The outfit, did you guys know I like to do that quite often? And let's put the old Reaper outfit on. Love it. Totally, it looks really good with this backpack, too. Yeah, love it. Let's take a look at that real quick before we get some time here. This is the Cryptid Skull backpack. That's what that type of backpack that is. It's a grocer's mod on it, of course, but it's the Cryptid Skull backpack. Awesome. There you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share me the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, ArtisticallyArranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, G33K. Thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a nice day. What is that up there? Huh. Okay.